swimming in the ocean and spot a dorsal fin. Doggy paddle quickly or it could be your end. Sharks are very feisty, they will not be your friend. So listen to our sweet advice so we won't sing again. Everyone gets eaten by sharks.
By Marshall Pilot. For the last time, jump in, Isabel. There's nothing to be frightened of.
Come, child, swim in the ocean with your dearest Adams and Mama.
But what if I get eaten by sharks?
Eaten by sharks? Oh, Isabel, don't be preposterous.
You've seen far too much of that action movie poppycock. You're oversaturated with nonsense.
The notion of sharks as aquatic serial killers lurking in the depths with a frenzied lust for human flesh is simply fiction.
Indeed. The truth is, if sharks ever attack humans, it's surely by accident, mistaking us for sea lions or other marine life.
And those attacks happen rarely, my child. A mere 6 people were killed by sharks last year. 6!
Indeed. There were 20 times as many deaths by dog bites during that same stretch.
The sober truth is, human beings massacre over 100 million sharks of varying species each year.
Indeed. So, my dearest Isabel, the real question is, should you be frightened of the shark, or should the shark be frightened of you?
If you jump in, I'll buy you another pony.
Oh heavens, Betsy, you're positively jubilant.
Our daughter's first jaunt in the ocean, Nathaniel. Do take a photograph.
Naturally. Jump on the count of 3, Isabel.
1, 2, 3.
Terrifying, isn't it? Lulled into a false sense of security by your vaguely British parents, then forced to jump into the open mouth of a carnivorous sea hellion. Has this common scenario ever happened to you, sweet Bonnie?
Golly, I can't say it has.
Oh, it will. There are 3 certainties in this life: taxes, death, and more specifically, death by shark. I'm Adventure Dan, famed explorer, 4 major oceans and 3 continents, if you include Hawaii, proud owner of a new luxury timeshare in Mexico, and certified expert in death by shark.
Who certified you?
What's that, sweet Bonnie?
You said you're a certified expert in death by shark. Who certified you?
That's my Bonnie. Now, I may be a famed explorer, but over the next 15 minutes, I'll be your tour guide of what not to do if you don't want to get eaten by sharks.
Sounds perfect.
Perfect is how I describe my new timeshare in Mexico. Speaking of, Bonnie, have you any interest in a terrific part-time real estate opportunity?
No, not really.
That's my Bonnie. Here's a scary statistic. 80% of all surfers get 100% eaten by sharks 70% of the time, 100% of the time.
That's some pretty sketchy science, Adventure Dan.
You think that's sketchy? What about engineering genetically modified super sharks?
What about it?
Well, it's exactly what you shouldn't do if you don't want to get eaten by genetically modified super sharks.
Esteemed colleagues, today we have successfully engineered genetically modified super sharks. As I stand upon the rim of this shark tank, I think of the untold real-life applications for the super intelligent beings that swim below. For example, they could hunt.
Retrieve golf balls from underwater obstacles, my doctor.
Exactly. But with their increased intelligence must come our increased precaution. The last thing we want is for one of us to fall into the clutches. Which is why I must implement a series of safety procedures. You see, before we release these intelligent subjects into the world so they can make it a better place by hunts.
Cleaning the outsides of underwater windows, my doctor.
Exactly. Before that, we must keep this laboratory pristine. Is there even a small drop of grease next to the tank, we risk one of our researchers slipping into the deadly waters below. We must not have these super sharks distracted from their true purpose, which of course is to hunt.
Perform dental surgery on other super sharks, my doctor.
Exactly. But in the meantime, these super sharks will take any opportunity to eat us. So in the interest of safety, kindly clear the workspace of any blackers. Oh my God, how many blackers get in this laboratory? Because a safe work environment is a productive work environment. Any questions? Oh, and be wary of tunnels.
Tunnels, my doctor?
Yes, the super sharks are so hyper-intelligent, they're capable of creating tunnels in order to escape their prey, escape their tanks, and eat prey.
Nein, not the super sharks, not the devil!
Oh, shoot. I know I should have sprung for that titanium tank.
Jeepers, Adventure Dan. Seems like those intelligent scientists weren't very intelligent.
You know what does sound intelligent? 2 weeks a year in a new timeshare off the beautiful coast of Mexico. How's your investment portfolio looking these days, sweet Bonnie?
I'm 12.
So that's a no?
Are you trying to offload your bad real estate investment on a minor?
That's my Bonnie. Another surefire way to get prematurely eaten by sharks is to go sea canoeing with meat paddles.
Say, Agnes.
Yes, Margie?
Are we sea canoeing with meat paddles?
Are we?
Sea canoeing with meat paddles?
When?
Right now.
Well, Margie, this is a complicated inquiry. On one hand, we are most certainly sea canoeing.
Certainly. To deny that would be folly of the highest order.
But your second charge, which was...
With meat paddles.
It's conceivable the paddles are meat paddles. Then again, they could be made from a different substance entirely. There's really no proof either way.
Say, Agnes.
Yes, Margie?
Are we dragging behind us the carcass of a dead sea lion?
Are we?
Dragging the carcass of a sea lion?
That's an oddly specific question. Why do you ask?
Well, you see, Agnes, I look behind our canoe, and I seem to see the carcass of a sea lion, which, in conjunction with the meat paddles...
Alleged meat paddles?
Alleged meat paddles, sure. The two paint a picture that perhaps you're baiting sharks.
That's quite the accusation, Margie.
Do you deny it?
Definitely. Though, the sea lion is clearly tied to my end of the vessel. I see no evidence to suggest I was the one to tie it. Do you, Margie?
I suppose not.
And these meat paddles, which are clearly made from whale ribs.
So you admit it?
I admit they're made from whale ribs. Not that they're mine. Really, Margie, your inference on my guilt is a stretch.
Say, Agnes.
What is it, Margie?
Are we presently entering fabled Shark Cove, the location with more predatory sharks than anyone on Earth?
What makes you say that?
We just passed a sign that read, "Welcome to fabled Shark
Enough!
Cove."
I can clearly hide my actions no longer. Yes, I've taken us to Shark Cove with meat paddles and dragging a sea lion carcass. Yes, Margie, I'm baiting the sharks. Is that what you want to hear?
I just want it to be acknowledged.
Well, I acknowledge it. I did it for Scotland.
Scotland?
I wanted the clan to think me the greatest lass in the world, so I wagered. If I were to kill a shark and bring it back to the Highlands as a trophy, they would fancy me a hero. A modern-day William Wallace.
I've heard that sharks can be much cleverer than you give them credit for. In fact, picking their targets weeks in advance, tracking their prey's habits, and the like.
That seems unlikely.
It's very likely, Agnes. Common even, disguising themselves as humans to take their prey out on a sea canoe to Shark Cove where no one can hear them scream.
That's very specific imagery, Margie.
So is your face.
Well, that scenario seems entirely preventable.
It is, sweet Bonnie, if you heed my expert advice.
Really? Because not sea canoeing with meat paddle seems kind of like common sense.
Interesting. And do you recall what revolutionary icon Thomas Paine had to say about common sense?
I'm 12.
That's right. You're 12, and I'm an adult man who's been to 4 major oceans and 3 continents, including Hawaii. Here's some practical advice for young lovers. You know that list of things your parents told you not to do after prom? Well, let's add another one. Don't go night swimming after prom.
Thanks for taking me to the beach. I think we'll have a lot of fun tonight.
Yeah, but it's getting kind of late, though.
You're funny. So, do you want to go swim?
Now, with no lifeguard on duty?
Nervous?
No, but, I mean, the beach is closed, though, and there was that rip
You're so funny.
I am?
Oh my god, yes?
Really? Because I've been told I have literally no sense of humor.
Oh my god, stop! You're gonna make me pee!
Please don't pee.
So, do you want to go swimming?
Yes.
Lovely day for a meal, isn't it, Regina?
Quite. Prom night always brings a bevy of deliciousness.
Thanks for taking me to the beach. I think we'll have a lot of fun tonight.
Yeah, but getting kind of late, though.
Oh my god, you're so funny!
So, go ahead, dear. You've been waiting to eat since tea time.
There's more than enough to share.
Oh, go on. Eat up. Age before beauty.
Is that a dolphin?
How was the meat?
Bit heavy on the hormones.
Golly, Adventure Dan, are you certain that sharks are so premeditating?
Sorry, Bonnie, I didn't hear you. I was gazing out at those glorious palm trees.
What palm trees?
My bad. For a minute, I thought I was on the serene beaches of Mexico. Have you been?
I'm not buying your timeshare.
How dare you? I was simply bantering.
Fine, I'll take the timeshare.
Really?
No,
How dare you?
we're running out of time. My mom's gonna pick me up in 5.
Interesting. And how's her real estate portfolio? That's my Bonnie. Well, my final piece of advice for the night is that sharks may lull you into complacency with their magnetic personalities and smoldering good looks.
What, Adventure Dan?
Protecting the innocent, that's what. Here's a list of all the lives I've saved. Add your name to the bottom, sweet Bonnie.
This is Mexican investment papers.
You can read?
Wrap it up, Dan.
Do you know how to say wrap it up in Spanish? You would if you spent 2 weeks a year on
Envuélvalo, Dan.
But make no mistake, sharks crave your delicious human flesh above all else. Which is why if you're invited to dine at a shark's house, you must not accept.
Susan, Tim, you two are an absolute riot.
You have the darndest story. So funny.
They really make our jaws drop. Jaws, get it?
Because we're orthodontists.
Sorry.
Jaws, it's funny because we're orthodontists, right?
No, it's funny because you're
You know.
sharks.
Wow.
Okay.
Not that there's anything wrong with being a, you know.
Are you worried we'd eat you?
Heavens, no. It's a joke.
Think your joke undermines the contributions of you-know-what have made to society.
Congress.
The PTA.
We are civilized adults, you know.
You're right. We were being insensitive. Forgive us.
No, forgive us. We have been known to get a touch definitive.
Now that that's behind us, Armand, will you help me serve dinner?
No need. I'm already at the table.
Wow.
Okay.
Just a stupid joke. When I'm nervous, I make jokes.
Oh, so now we make you nervous?
Lest I remind you, we are civilized adults.
You're right. It was a harmless joke with more harm than joke. Forgive us.
No, forgive us. You're our guest. We shouldn't make you feel guilty.
Now that that's behind us, we're going to eat you.
Wow.
Okay.
Joking.
I was gonna say that's not the behavior of
Civilized adults. God, no, we're savages.
Now, time for dinner. And there you have it, sweet bunny. Incredible pieces of advice on how not to get eaten by sharks. Thank me with a hug.
I'm not touching you.
Buy my timeshare.
Never! Your advice has been nothing but misinformed slander on a quickly becoming endangered species of made-up criminal activity. I don't know what you have against sharks, but something tells me it has to do with this timeshare that you suddenly can't afford.
Sweet bunny, you couldn't be further from the truth. I can afford the timeshare ever since I borrowed money from...
Oh!
Right. Loan sharks.
So it's bad timeshare adventure, Dan?
Swing and a miss, fellas.
Then you got a money adventure, Dan?
Swing and a miss, fellas.
Then we gotta take out your knees, adventure, Dan. Swinging up, we won't miss.
Goody.
I'm finally gonna watch something educational!
That's my bunny. Well, folks, I hope you learned something today. Before you inevitably get eaten by sharks, go out and live life. Explore many oceans in 3 continents, including Hawaii.
And never under any circumstance take out a loan on a sharky timeshare.
From the Adventure Hour, this is Adventure Dan.
And Sweet Bonnie.
Saying good night and stay safe out.
3, 2, 1.